better than members of the media duking it out in the boxing ring.
You look so fierce. I think I could take you though.
Right?
It's all happening this weekend, and all of the money raised goes to Helen DeVos Children's Hospital.
Frank Perez of Frank's Knockout is coordinating the event, and he's here with Dr. Jim Fonner from Helen DeVos Children's Hospital. And I have to say, knocking it out for the kids. Come on, Frank, what's this all about?
Well, it's a benefit for the kids, and as kids grow and they're young, they're born with cancer and so forth, they go through all these obstacles of having to go with all these medications, not being able to function and play with the regular kids, and they feel down and out, whatever they are. They're always out, so I figured might as well do something, outlet them, whatever, see that we can help them out and just do the fundraiser that way. So.
I know we do so many fundraisers, and we talk about Helen DeVos Children's Hospital because it's such a great mission. Nobody's ever turned away, regardless of your ability to pay. So these are really important efforts that go on to support the programs.
It's always hugely important, and we're so deeply grateful when the community comes together. Frank and his team, this is going to be a great event for kids. We know when you talk about kids and cancer, that's never a fair fight. So fortunately, at least we can have a fun fight that'll raise some really much-needed funds for kids here in West Michigan.
Now we know this is a huge event. Rachel was part of the festivities last year, so tell us about it.
Well, what it is, we get people together, everybody. I started last year, okay? And once everybody got to know about it, everybody wants to get involved. So I get people together, and it's just fun. It's not a serious where you're not going to knock somebody out. There's not going to be blood. Everybody has their own little gig, and everybody just goes out there. They're 1-minute rounds, 1-minute rest, and they have their own fighting name. They come out with little costumes, whichever way they want to get dressed, and it's fun. It's just a lot of laughter.
Okay, we are sorry to say that you don't have an actual participant from 8 West this year, but Rachel will be involved in a big way this year.
Yes, she will. She will look at these fighters, and she's going to figure out which one wins. She's going to be a judge.
She's a judge.
She's a judge. She's got the experience of fighting. She can judge it.
Fantastic.
So the proceeds really do go towards Helen DeVos Children's Hospital. And like you said, this is such an important time for children to get this help. And what a fun way to incorporate both.
It is. It's so vitally important. And as we near the holiday time, of course, we realize that it's the good news, bad news. We're so grateful that the services are there for our kids and families. It's sad to think about our kids being in the hospital at that time, but for the community to come together in such a generous and wonderful way to lend their support and to bring hope and healing to those kids is something very special.
Frank, it seems like a really great metaphor because these families and the children who are diagnosed with cancer must feel like they're just literally in the ring fighting this horrible disease.
Oh, yes, and what we did for the event, whatever, we had a couple kids come to the club, whatever, and interact with the boxing, whatever, and they loved it. Had Maddie and Lucas, whatever, and so we got a little bio testimonial on them. We're going to show that at the event and them interacting, whatever, so it's really fun.
Okay, tell us the when, the what, the how, and how much.
Okay, it's going to be November 19th.
That's this Saturday night?
At the JW Marriott, 7 o'clock to 10 o'clock, $20 general admission. There's $50 ringside. Then there's VIP tables.
Okay.
You can call them the VIP tables. To buy tickets, you go to franksfitness.com.
Okay.
Okay. And you can call 458-2288.
That's fantastic. And can people actually get tickets at the door that night?
No. You have to buy them way ahead of time. And we're limited to seating, and the tickets are selling fast, which is a good thing.
It is wonderful. I know it was a lot of fun last year. And Dr. Fonner, just again, tell us about how the new hospital facility has revolutionized what you're doing for kids.
Oh my goodness, it's just such a blessing. We're grateful to the community. We are moved in now about 10, almost 11 months in our new children's hospital. It has brought so many advances to those kids and families. We're seeing referrals from greater and greater distances, many, many families who need the comprehensive services of our full-service children's hospital, and we are so grateful that that's here and available in West Michigan. Would not be possible without such a generous and giving community.
Well, fantastic. Thanks so much for both of your efforts. And Frank, I know you have a great training facility if somebody is looking to maybe get into shape and spruce it up for the holiday season.
Dr. Fonner doesn't need any training. This guy right here, we got him. We got him on the sideline.
That's right, exactly. He's like a robot. He never stops. Right. The Energizer Bunny of children's medicine, right?
You bet.
There you go. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.
Are you West?